Hey guys, for the purposes of this very first video, you can call me B. In case you can't tell, I'm a motorcyclist, and this is kind of a second test run on attempting to motovlog. The first one, I'm going to guess, is an unmitigated failure because I fucked up and my action camera was set to slow motion capture. So yes, it's quite funny when you look at it like that. But yes, here I am in the lovely Northern Territory on my KTM 1290 GT, which I think is possibly one of the best bikes ever made, specifically because the braking's that good at low speeds. So yeah, this is now the second test to see how I'm going to go with motovlogging, because I have a trip coming up, and well, I've decided to record it and post it on YouTube. So I've got this terrible, well, I won't say terrible, it's actually a pretty decent camera, mounted on my helmet, which I am recording through right now. And there will be another camera in use that is an Insta360 that will be on top of my father's bike, or him, depending on how he wants to mount it. So you'll probably get like splices in between of that. But yes, this is test part 2 of motovlogging. Just like part 2 of this red light. I'm not a professional YouTuber. This will be my very first official upload, and I don't know where it's going to go. I'm definitely not going to have any sponsors, and if I do, I'm going to tell them to go fuck themselves off, because I don't believe that creators should have sponsors taking up valuable time of their videos. If I curse, please forgive me. I'm not a very PC person. I cuss quite a lot, but that being said, it comes from a place of love. At least I like to tell myself that. So I reside in the Northern Territory of Australia, which is its own little quirky joint. This is the busiest I've ever seen this road, and I think that's because the main highway has been blocked off for a bicycling event. I just went to go get a mouse pad because I'm going to a mate's place to do some gaming and then play some D&D until God knows when. Oh my goodness. I have not seen a police officer on a motorcycle in at least 2 years. At least not out on the wild. So this has been very interesting. It's been a very interesting day so far. So yeah. Welcome to the video. I apologize if I seem to kind of like rant and ramble and can't keep my topics straight. I'm trying. I have no idea what I'm doing just yet. Hopefully I will someday, but at the moment it's literally just a let's see how we're gonna go with this. At least that's from my perspective. But yes, this is a Sunday in the Territory, and it's the busiest Sunday I've seen. Again, probably thanks to the highway being closed. I'd normally take this road anyway, but yeah. Hello, postie bike. Goodbye, postie bike. Yeah, why not? Let's see how this goes. Just pull up right behind this police officer. Who knows I'm not doing anything wrong. Sorry, camera. Ah, so he's on the BMW, another Yami. Huh. Interesting. But yeah. I've never had a problem with police officers. Maybe because my old man is one. And also because the big trip I talked about is me going around Oz and doing a charity ride for the families of fallen police officers. These lights are not friendly at all, but as soon as I put in a neutral, I can almost guarantee they're going to go green. I hope that didn't come up, but it looks like I just got a notification on my phone. Alrighty, and off we go. Now, if there's one thing I've learned about being in the territory is that when police officers are around, people make more mistakes. Even if it's a simple mistake as not doing their shoulder checks or their mirror checks. So for example, this car right next to me, I'm trying not to be in his blind spot, but he's not exactly helping in my case. There we are, he should see me now. At any point he could have just immediately indicated and started turning in a panic to get out of view of the copper. That's fine. This is fine. Turn that screen off. See, not hard. Really not hard to follow the road rules and not get in trouble. So yes, I will be doing a trip starting in late August, going through to mid-October-ish, I think. We'll see how the trails go. It's all. I'm going to try and document it the best I can. The same as I'm going to try and make sure that the wind noise isn't too apparent. But it all comes to post-editing me, and whatever happens, happens. I will be traveling on this bike. I'll be with a couple of other bikes, possibly 4 other bikes, but at the moment it looks like only 2 are confirmed. The other 2 have gone radio silent, as it were. It's a charity ride. It's called the Wall to Wall. It is to raise money for the families of fallen police officers, because it's always a tragedy when anyone is ended in this world. Australia as well, in the line of duty. It's even worse because, well, they left that morning like anyone else, expecting to come back, knowing that there is a very good chance it would be their last, and it turns out it was. So it's a very solemn event. Basically my plan, well, our plan I should say, is we're going to go around Oz. So we're starting up here in the territory, and then we're going west down the coast through to Perth in Western Australia, and then basically after spending a day there, quickly recovering because there's going to be some very long days getting there, we then turn east and follow the coast all the way down through Adelaide, Melbourne, then come up to Cooma to reconvene with the rest of the riders, and then we will end up in Canberra with the other 3,000 plus riders who will be attending. It's a very heartbreaking event. I've done it 3 times. I've completed it twice, but I've done it 3 times. The first time I got past the halfway point and everything was going well, and we started heading north, and then wasn't being around the bush, I crashed, and then I spent a couple of weeks in hospital and a couple of months at home recovering. The wind is really picking up. I do hope I can get rid of it, but it doesn't help that it's a headwind. So yeah, this is really more for myself and my old man and anyone else who might be considering doing big trips around Australia, because it is quite daunting. It's not like, say, America or Europe where there's just civilization everywhere. A lot of these parts, there's really nothing in between fuel stops for about 200-300 Ks. And it's just kind of like, well, you're here to get fuel, and then you hop back on and you go, and there's really nothing there. Cell reception is a bit of a mixed bag of goodies. It's better than it used to be. This guy doesn't realise that there's a copper in front of me. That's okay, he will when he gets closer. Yes. So, in the previous recording, which will never be shown because I cocked it up. I talked about how I chose the KTM because it's everything I need in a bike. It's a V-twin. I love V-twins. Can't really bring myself to get a 4-cylinder at this point. I might go back down to a parallel twin if push comes to shove. Maybe a Royal Enfield, who knows. But yeah. Alright, now that we're in a 90 zone. And of course, another bloody red light. So yeah, no sponsorships, no gimmicks. I don't know how long I'll be doing this moto-vlogging thing. I hope for a while. I hope I can try and get a daily thing in, or maybe 2. And it might just be my commute and my musings and whatnot. I don't even know what this channel is going to be called yet, if it's even going to have a name. Oh god, itchy nose.
Pardon me?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just get itchy noses for no reason sometimes. It could very well be because I have a moustache and a beard, and it's windy. Yeah, I'm really not liking this Sunday traffic. Normally it's so much better than this. There we go, it's a bit better. Just a bit. So yeah, hopefully post-editing me will be able to mitigate some of this sound. Hopefully. If not, I apologize if I can. Yay! Let's see if I can sneak on up the side there. Oh yes. Damn it! Well, they're probably shooting themselves. Here we are.
Behind the copper again. Yeah, it's 27 degrees now. Normally it's a lot cooler this time of year. But the wind is helping.
Alright. So, let's see who's gonna make a mistake now. Me? Probably. Who knows? But I am keeping left because I'm not overtaking. Then again, that rule is kind of ignored up here. And people just kind of do what they want to do. I know exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go into this lane now. Now, I know I said the main highway is closed, no one waves, but they do have a spot where I can slink across, hopefully without issue. And actually gets my buddy's place. What time is it? Oh shit, I'm running late. Okay. Come on. Out of the way. There we go. Goodbye, copper. Right safe. God, this wind is a bit annoying today. Make that easy. Hi there. But yeah, God, I really don't know what I'm doing, guys. I don't know how many times I can say that. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know how motovloggers do it. I'm not a talker. I'm trying. I am very trying. You know, it's just kind of like your mind goes a million miles an hour and your mouth can't keep up. Or in this case, the wind is distracting me because I'm constantly overcorrecting for it pushing me away. But yeah, listen, it should be fun. I'm not expecting a huge response for the videos of the trip recorded, or it might just be a single movie. Who knows? I'm not that artistic. I'm autistic, but I'm not artistic. Realistically, don't think much will happen. Okay, we've got a clear passageway. Wave at the lollipop guy. Get onto the correct lane. Huh. I thought that guy would be coming this way as well, but here we are. Much less traffic, although normally this would be a lot busier. But since both ends of this road are closed, no one seems to be using it. And since I know there's no coppers here, I can let loose a little bit. Oh, that famous last words, there is a very good chance there will be no copper right around the corner. But I don't get dumped for speeding in person. Good God. Yeah. And as annoying as this wind is, it's not the most dangerous wind I've ridden in. The most dangerous wind I've ridden in was not even 2 years ago, going through Central Australia, pretty much from Alice Springs down. There was a side wind that was just knocking us so hard, so our bikes, instead of being like that to go straight, were like this, just so we could go straight. And it was the middle of the desert, the great Australian outback, and it was raining. So not only was there massive side winds trying to knock us off the road, where we had rain, which made it even slipperier with all the mud as well, and we also had tumbleweeds. The most tumbleweeds I think I've ever seen. You would have thought it was a tumbleweed roundup. Just tumbleweeds everywhere, smacking into my leg and my bike. And that was the biggest oh fuck moment I think I've ever had Oh no, that's not the most one. The biggest I fucked moment was almost getting hit by a deer, specifically a buck, on the Great Ocean Road down south. And some people are like, what do you mean there was a buck? I say, well, yeah, there are deer in Australia. We don't see them as often because, well, we don't really have that much of a deer hunting community. At least up here we don't. And yeah. So I know it's weird, but we started this video in Darwin, specifically the Stewart Park suburb of Darwin, and now here we are in Palmerston, just outside Durack, with Driver right there on the other side. The suburb of Driver, not a car Driver. I'm rambling, goddammit, rambling. But yeah, so like that, in about 20 minutes, thereabouts, I'll have to check the video, we have basically gone between two cities. Basically. I say they're cities, they're pretty small for Australian cities. It should actually, when I was growing up, it was just considered one city. It was just the city of Darwin, and there was the suburb of Palmerston. But as it says right there, Palmerston City Centre. So at some point we got an upgrade. Alright guys, I'm gonna sign off because I'm near my mate's place and I don't want people to know exactly where he lives. So I'll leave it with a toodaloo. Ride safe for anyone who is a rider watching this, and I'll see you in the future. Keep it groovy.